Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Coffee with Charles, where I've invited our wonderful teacher Harvey to discuss some of the hot topics in IELTS at the moment. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very hot topic, and that is the topic of travel. So without further ado, Teacher Harvey.
As ever, it's a pleasure to be here.
Fantastic,
now,
welcome.
Can you tell me, do you like to travel?
It's such a fantastic question. Yes, I love nothing more than getting away from it all. On domestic beach holidays are my favourite. For example, last year I went off the beaten track to Dalat and climbed the majestic mountains. The views of the villages were absolutely breathtaking, and it truly was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, something I will never forget.
Yeah.
What about you? Why do you think is it important to travel, Harvey?
I think there are a multitude of reasons why going on holiday is essential. Not only can you try and experience new cultures and get to know new people, but also you can sample new mouth-watering cuisines and discover what it is that you love.
Can you give an example of any cuisines you've tried in Vietnam?
For example, I have become particularly fond of, now I must say this correctly, banh mi. Very difficult to say.
Yeah, perfect.
Absolutely delicious, and I love it. And when I go back, I will hopefully be able to source them because they are truly mouth-watering.
They've become a daily habit for you, haven't they? Your daily.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Amazing.
So, are there any things that you would recommend foreign tourists do in Vietnam?
Oh, that's a great question. I've been here nearly 5 years, so I would suggest international visitors not only sample the mouth-watering cuisine, as you said, like the banh mi or pho, but also discover the majestic mountains and the breathtaking views. The beaches here are particularly picturesque. For example, I would suggest that they travel to Da Nang or Phuoc Island. Truly an unforgettable experience of mine was walking up and down the beach and just exploring myself and getting away from it all. An experience I will never forget for the rest of my life. Vietnam really is a fantastic place to travel. And I know that you can't wait to travel in the next few days for the holiday. Tell us about where you're going.
So my plans in the future, I hope to travel to Da Nang and Hoi An, to do some exploring and go for a wander round. It's my first time experiencing anywhere in Vietnam outside of Ho Chi Minh City, so I'm really on the edge of my seat.
Now, you know Hoi An is one of the most romantic places in the world, don't you? So maybe you will fall in love there, who knows, Teacher Harvey?
Who knows, only time will tell.
They say beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and as I'm sure you've seen, the Vietnamese people are some of the most beautiful in the world. Well, you can see, guys, that travel really is a fantastic topic, and it's one that comes up regularly in the IELTS exam. Please take note of the vocabulary that we used. We don't just say Dalat, we always say the majestic mountains of Dalat. We don't just say Da Nang, we say the breathtaking beaches of Da Nang. By the way, guys, be a little bit careful with your pronunciation. Beaches, not bitches. Okay? So always trying to use that more advanced vocabulary in our answers as well. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching that video about the topic of travel. An excellent topic, so please be prepared with those questions. Remember guys, in part 1, try not to repeat the question, try to paraphrase where possible. As always guys, hit subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment down below and hit like to show your support. Thanks for watching guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.